Hey folks, just setting up my stream here. Sorry about that. Hopefully everything looks okay. Got my webcam over here on the side. I could probably drop my webcam down a little bit, but for right now we're going to go with it. So anyway, tonight, welcome to Fenway Park. It is 1977. That is the year. And I will be playing tonight the 1977 Boston Red Sox. And what I'm doing in this playthrough, yes, it's another what-if scenario. And I just want to check, make sure I got my sound coming through. Yeah, it sounds all right. And tonight, actually for this season here, the Red Sox have made some big adjustments to their roster. It is 1977, as I said, and Reggie Jackson has severed his ties with the Yankees. Reggie Jackson walked away from the New York Yankees and he signed with the Boston Red Sox. So the Red Sox have Reggie Jackson, who will be the DH tonight. And they also signed a young pitcher by the name of Mark Fidrych. So Fidrych is not pitching tonight, but he will be on the Red Sox too. So we're going to play 1977 as the Red Sox with Reggie Jackson and Mark Fidrych on the team. Now, I have not played a full game of baseball, so in full disclosure, I'm going to be learning as I go. So hopefully things will be okay. And bear with me if I have to make some adjustments on the fly. But this is my first go with baseball. My first go with the camera off to the side. I was getting a lot of glare on my eyeglasses, and I really don't want to have to put on contact lenses every time I do this thing. So anyway, so I got my home Red Sox on. I got my home hat on. I got my 1977 hat. And we should be ready to go from Fenway Park. We'll take a look at the lineup right now. Pitching for the Red Sox, we have Fergie Jenkins. Behind the plate, we have Carlton Fisk. And then it's the usual suspects in 1977. We have the Boomer, George Scott on first place. Denny Doyle at second. Burleson in the hole at short. Butch Hobson at third base. Collier Skremski in left field. Ricky Miller will be in center field. And in right field, Dwight Evans. And again, it's Reggie Jackson will be the DH tonight. So we're all set from Fenway. It's the top of the first inning. And I think I'm using just the standard Fenway Park in the game. Hopefully it'll be okay. And maybe it won't be. I don't know. Like I said, this is my first crack at it. So let's go here. Let's start off things. The Cleveland Indians and the Boston Red Sox here in 1977 replay on Action PC Baseball. It is a night game. It says it's 52 degrees and clear, no wind, and it's April 7th in our playthrough. And wow. It's April 7th, 2019, so here we are. What's that? 42 years to the day that we're playing this one here. So hope you enjoy it, and here we go. Now, I have the three-quarter setup. I do like having all my stats around me as I play. I don't like stuff to disappear, but this is just how I like it, but maybe I'll change as we go through. So Fergie Jenkins on the mound. He is pitching to Jim Norris, and we kick things off. Here we go. Jenkins is going to deliver this one. Strike three. And so the Red Sox kick things off with a strikeout. And down goes Norris. Up next is Cooper. I'm not sure who this guy is. Let's see. Who's this guy? Dwayne Quipper. Okay, I'm not that familiar with the Indians back in the day. But anyway, he's going to come up now with one away in the top of the first. He hits a lazy fly ball to right center. Miller coming over, and Miller will make the catch.
Buddy Bell.
All right, Buddy Bell. I am aware of Buddy Bell. I know who Buddy Bell is. And so we will get him up to the plate. I'm just going to do a quick share here. See if I can get some more people into the chat room and say hi. Sorry about that. I'm kind of doing this a one-man show here on the fly. I really need a staff. All right, so we posted this to Facebook, and we are playing this right now. Let me go back to my live chat in case somebody pops in so I can say hi. Okay, so we got two away here in the top of the first. Buddy Bell up now. Actually, yeah, Buddy Bell's up right now. Two away. And Jenkins now with the pitch. Inside corner, strike three. So no runs, no hits, and no error. They go down in order.
Shortstop, Rick.
as Rick Burleson comes up to bat, and he will go up against Dennis Eckersley, who's pitching for the Indians here. And they used to have that blood red uniforms. I used to like those old crazy Indians uniforms. Again, what's kind of neat about this game is that I don't have uniforms in this game. I think the uniforms gums it up a little bit. So I have the team logo at the top. If I click on this right here, I get my out-of-town scoreboard. Wait, where is that right here? Out-of-town scoreboard is right here. So it shows me what's going on. I got Texas and Baltimore playing in the bottom of the first, and St. Louis and Pittsburgh. It shows me the pitching matchup, and this is kind of cool. I mean, it just adds a little bit of immersion into the game, having the ticker going. I can come up here on the inning and tell you what happened in that top of the first. So we got a strikeout, a flyout, and another strikeout. So it's kind of neat. You get all the stats right here at your fingertips. All right, so I'm just going to hit away here. Burleson comes up against Eckersley. Eckersley delivers. Ground ball down the short. Duffy picks it up, fires to first base, and he's going to get him. So Burleson goes down on the ground ball to short. Up now is Rick Miller, the center fielder for Boston. Full count, and he's going to take the pitch and draw the walk. Good eye by Rick Miller.
Evans.
And he goes down to first base. 48% chance of stealing, but we're going to hold off on here. Dwight Evans now, the right fielder. The crowd chanting, "Do-we, do-we." And on deck, it is Reggie Jackson, the crowd getting to its feet here at Fenway. First time I'm going to see Reggie Jackson hitting for the Boston Red Sox. But right now it's Evans up with one on and one away. Eckersley delivers. Here's the pitch. At the knees, strike three.
Reggie Jackson.
So Evans goes down swinging, and here it is. The crowd is chanting, "Reggie, Reggie, Reggie," as Reggie Jackson comes to the plate for the first time in a Boston Red Sox uniform. Eckersley keeps an eye on Miller, who's at first base. Reggie Jackson signing that big contract with the Red Sox in the offseason. His first at bat. Eckersley gets the sign from Kendall. Here's the pitch. Jackson hits that one down into right field, and that's going to drop for a base hit. Miller going to third on the play.
Carl Yastrzemski.
And so Reggie Jackson is 1 for 1 so far in his Red Sox debut as he slaps a single to right field, and Miller goes to third base on the play. Now it's Kyle Yastrzemski up, hitting in the 5th spot for Boston. There's runners at the corners and 2 away. Eckersley with the pitch. Curveball in, hits it down the right field line, and it's going to be a double for Yaz. Yastrzemski slapped that one in the right field. Run comes in, Jackson the third, and Kyle Yastrzemski has given the Red Sox a lead with that shot to right field. This is a replay here. Let's see if we can see the replay on that. So here's the shot in the right field. Dade goes back and gets it, but Yaz, not known for his speed, takes second base on the play. And now we're back to normal here. So runners at second and third right now. And coming up to the plate is the boomer, George Scott. It doesn't get any easier for Eckersley. 2 runners in scoring position. He's going to hit this one to right center field, and Norris underneath it and makes the catch. So the Red Sox get 1 on the double by Yaz. That scored, I think he scored Jackson on the play, or was it Miller? Let's see, Jackson to Miller scored on the play. So I like how you can go over the inning and take a look at that. So Burleson grounds out, Miller walks, Evans struck out with 2 outs, Reggie Jackson single to right field. Miller goes to third, then Yaz doubled down the right field line, and that scored Miller. So I think we could move a few of these things over here, but that's okay. We're still playing around with the view of this baseball game. So here we are, top of the second inning. Sox up 1-0. Coming to the plate right now is Rico Carde. Fergie Jenkins takes a look. He delivers. Line shot to left field. Trying to stretch it into 2, and he will get there. So that long drive in the left field, Yaz had to play that one off the wall. And getting into second safely is Carde. And so it's a leadoff double here for the Indians in the top of the second. Up at the plate right now is Ron Pruitt. Pruitt is the left fielder for the Indians. So nobody out and a man on second. Here's the pitch. It's down the left field line. Carty's going to score. Pruitt
Right
goes in,
fielder.
and that's back-to-back doubles here for the Indians as Pruitt slaps that into left field. And scoring on the play was Carty. Let's take a look at that one again. As Pruitt got all that, sends that into left field. Carty on his horse the entire way. The throw by Yaz not in time. So it's back-to-back doubles to start off the second inning here. And the game is tied at 1-1. So Jenkins in some trouble early on. 1-1 pitch. This one's hit towards left center. Yaz going back, and he'll make the catch. Pruitt tagging going to third, and he will slide in there safely. So heads up base running by the Indians. So with one away, they have a runner in scoring position at third. Coming up to the plate now, Freddie Kendall in his first at-bat. It's a changeup ripped into center field. The throw home is not in time.
Baseman,
So it's a sacrifice fly for the Indians. And Pruitt comes home on the Kendall sac fly. And so the Indians go up 2-1 here in the second. Back-to-back doubles. And then a sacrifice fly. And right now, Cleveland is ahead 2-1. So the bases are empty right now. And it's going to be Bill Melton to the plate. Jenkins with the pitch. Fly ball to Miller in center field. He's coming under it. And with the can of corn, he makes the catch. So that'll do it for the side. But the Indians pick up 2. As we take a look, we got a double, and then a deep fly to center moves the runner to third. And then we have the sacrifice fly and a line drive by Kendall for Melton flied out for the third out of the inning. So we're in the bottom of the second now. Red Sox down by a run. It's going to be Carlton Fisk up right now. His first appearance of the day. Hits this one to right center field. Dade going back, and he'll make the catch at the warning track. And there's one away. Now batting number 8 is Hobson, the third baseman. Eckersley. He fires in on Hobson, ground ball up the middle. Actually, right back to the mound. That looked like it was going to be a base hit up the middle, but Eckersley with a nice play to knock that down. And he throws out Hobson at first base. So now it's Denny Doyle right now. You know, I'm going to take that. Let me go to my preferences. I'm going to take the narrator off. I'll do the pitcher announcements, and that's all I'm going to do. That was kind of getting in the way. It seemed like he was announcing it as I was talking. I couldn't get in the groove of that. So we're going to take off the narrator for that. Alrighty, so we got one away. Hobson on first base, and it's the ninth batter, Denny Doyle. And there's some percentages over here on the left I'm still looking at, trying to figure them out. So we have, let's see. He's got a 3.8 chance of getting a double. He's not going to hit a home run. And he's got a better chance to strike out. Oh, boy, here we go. All right, so Doyle up now, one out. Man on first base, Eckersley kicks and fires. And struck out. So, yeah, the percentages said strikeout, and that's what we got. So, 2 out now, and Hobson's still at first base, and Burleson comes up. He's 0 for 1. And I'm trying to see if it says what Burleson did. There's a way of finding out what he did. In the replay. I just like to talk about like what they did. One at bat. Let's see. Sorry, I'm still learning this game, so I'd like to see what if it says what he did today. One at bat. There's a way of it's 0 for 1, but there's a way to find out like what he did in the game. So I guess I could go back to the first inning when he got up, and he grounded to short. So he's 0 for 1. So I guess that's how that works. Let me hide that. Okay, so Burleson up. He's 0 for... Oh, he grounded to short. Oh, that's how you do it. Oh, I see. Okay, so I just put it right here. Ah, I see. I see. Sorry about that. I'm still learning the game. So I just got to put it on his name, and it says what he does. Okay, so Burleson up now with 1 on and 2 out. Eckersley fires in. Ground ball to third base. Bell has it. Throws to second, and that will retire the side. Nothing across for the Sox. They still trail this one 2-1 as we go to the third. Coming up now is Frankie Duffy. And it's his first at-bat of the game. He will be the 9th batter of the Indians. So after this, everybody will have batted once. So Jenkins going to deliver. The pitch to Duffy. Fly ball to right field. Evans trying to get under it. And he makes the catch. 1 away. Jim Norris up, and he struck out in the first. Boy, I love that. I do. I love how that tells you what it did. All right, Jim Norris up. I went to high school with a guy named Jim Norris. Or was it Joe Norris? I think it was Joe Norris. And now Jenkins with the pitch. He's going to bunt this one. He's going to try to beat it out, and I think he's going to. He caught the Red Sox napping on that play. And, yeah, the crowd not happy about that. But Norris drops the bunt down, and nobody was ready for that. And so with 1 out, the Indians got a runner on. So Jenkins now with the pitch. Trying to steal on a play and gun down. Fisk guns him down as the runner tried to steal second base. Norris caught stealing after he bunted for a single, so the Indians getting aggressive on the base paths. And now there's 2 away, and the bases are clear. And it's 1 strike to Coopier. Here we go. Jenkins with the pitch. Fly ball, right center field. Evans going back, and he'll get it, and the side is retired. No runs this time for the Indians, but they still lead the Sox 2-1 as we go to the bottom of the third. Due up is Miller, Evans, and Jackson. So Miller up, and I'm going to see what he did. I love this. He walked. Okay, so Rick Miller walked in the first. Infield playing the corners right now. Eckersley with the pitch. And he walked him again. That's the second walk of the game for Rick Miller. So he's been on base twice, and his batting average doesn't show anything for that. Now Dwight Evans. Evans, the right fielder. He is 0 for 1. He struck out in the first after a Miller walk. So let's see if we can change the tide here after my coffee. Sorry about that. I got to have my decaf coffee when I do these. Even when I do live broadcasts, I got to have my decaf coffee. So Miller, the leadoff man, is on first. Evans up now. Eckersley, he deals. Shallow fly ball to left. Miller's got to hold up. Pruitt makes a catch, and so 1 away. And here's Reggie Jackson. He's 1 for 1. He got that single to right field that drove Miller to third, and Miller come home on the Yaz double to right field. So that's how the Red Sox got their run. And Reggie Jackson coming to the plate for the second time as a Red Sox. Here's the pitch. Eckersley delivers to Jackson. And Jackson takes that 3-1 pitch. It's ball 4. So they pitched around Big Reggie. So he's been on base twice tonight in his Red Sox debut. Bottom of the third, still 2-1 Indians, but the Sox got something cooking here. Miller at second, Reggie Jackson at first base, and Kyle Yastrzemski up to the plate. I think that's spelled wrong right here. It's spelled right there, but not here in the box. That's weird. So 2 on, 1 away to Yaz. Eckersley with the pitch. And he struck him out inside corner. He fooled Yaz on that one. And so now there's 2 away, and it's the boomer, George Scott. He fly deep to right center in the first. He's 0 for 1 right now. So here comes the payoff pitch right now to the boomer. Eckersley fires. Popped it up to short. Duffy going back in the shallow left, looking to make the catch, and he does. So the Sox leave 2 on in the third, and they still trail this one 2-1. Up now is Buddy Bell here in the top of the fourth for the Indians. Bell struck out in the first. Now Jenkins fires that one in. Bell fly ball to right field. Evans moving in and will make the catch. One away. Here's Rico Carty right now. He is the DH. He doubled to left center. His first time up. Jenkins thrown 41 pitches. Here we go. Jenkins. He fires it in. This one's going to go towards deep left again. Going back is Yaz, and he'll make the catch in deep left field. So the Indians going deep a couple of times, but this time Yastrzemski's going to make the catch. So here's Pruitt. He doubled to center. He drove in a run back in that second inning. Here he is in the fourth with 2 away, and there's nobody on base right now for the Indians. Jenkins now fires this one in. Ground ball to first. The Boomer has it, and he can't come up with it. Pruitt's going to head to second on the error, and the Indians got something cooking here with 2 away. Let's take a look at that one again. That was just a hard shot down at first base. Took that funny hop right at the edge of the grass. Scott blocked it. It did roll into shallow right field, and that allowed Pruitt to take second base. So Dade is up. Dade flying to deep center in the second. That got his man to third base, but now he's got 2 away. If he fires this one's going to be a high fly. Rick Miller going over, and he makes the catch. Ricky Miller with the grab, and that retires the side. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Still 2-1 for the Indians. Carlton Fisk up right now. He flied to deep right center back in the second inning. And Pudge takes a pitch from Eckersley. Little blooper in the center, and Norris swoops in and makes the catch about knee high. Nice grab by the center fielder, and Fisk is retired. Here's Butch Hobson now. He grounded right back to Eckersley. But he was safe on a throwing error. I don't remember that. Let's see. Hobson. Oh, he was safe on the play. I thought he was thrown out. So here is Hobson now. We have the pitch. Strike 3 call. Struck him out. And now Denny Doyle comes up with nobody on and 2 outs. He struck out in the second. Eckersley fires. Doyle's going to hit this one into center field, and it's caught by center fielder Norris, and that'll retire the side. So the Sox have gone 3 innings now without a run, and they still trail this one 2-1. Fred Kendall up right now. Fergie Jenkins has thrown 51 pitches. 51, 115. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, maybe 51 out of 115. So I don't know if they take the pitches out automatically or not. I don't know how I have this set up. I'm still playing around with it. But anyway, so Kendall up. Lead off the fifth. The 0-1 pitch popped up behind third base. Was coming in and off his glove and caught by Hobson. Oh, that was a crazy play right there. Yaz tried to make the catch. It pounced off his glove, but Hobson was right there to put it away. And so lucky break for the Red Sox, and there's 1 away. Here comes Billy Melton right now. He flied to center, back in the second. 3-1 pitch. Fouls that one off. We're going to do it again. This time it's 3-2. The payoff pitch by Jenkins. Deep towards right field. Evans going back, and he makes the catch. Oh, that was dangerously close to getting out of the park here at Fenway, as there were no winds on this calm night. And Evans, who has terrific range out there in right field, makes the grab. So Duffy comes up to the plate right now. He flied to right, back in the third. And he comes up with nobody on and 2 outs here in the fifth. Jenkins fires Duffy to right center field. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Poor play out there by Evans in right field as he bobbled that as he tried to play it. And Duffy's in there with a double. So Norris comes to the plate. He struck out and bunted for a single and got picked off stealing back in the third. And he's got a runner in scoring position. Here comes the pitch. Deep fly ball towards center field. Miller on his horse. And he gloves that one with ease. A routine fly ball to retire the side. No runs for the Indians. It's the bottom of the fifth. Still 2-1 Cleveland. Thanks, everybody, tuning in tonight, whether live or on the replay. This is actually my very first baseball broadcast with Action PC. I think I've done some out-of-the-park baseball broadcasts. This is my first time here with Action PC, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it looks good and sounds good. I think I got to adjust my camera a little bit. I got to bring it down just a shade. I'm a little high on the field here, but we'll fix that on the next go-around, but hopefully everything sounds good tonight. It's Eckersley on the mound. Burleson's 0 for 2, a ground to short and a ground to third, forcing Hobson out at second. So Rick Burleson now comes up looking to get his first hit of the game. And the pitch pops up. Kuiper underneath it and makes the easy catch, and it's one away. Rick Miller up now, center fielder. He's had a busy day. He's been walked twice. He's done a lot of walking. He's going to have to get the Map My Walk app to keep track of all those times he walks down to first base. So Eckersley faces Miller for the third time. Here's the pitch. Curveball at the knees. Kendall trapped it. The catcher trapped that ball. Was called strike 3, but still Miller ran down to first base. He threw him out. So Miller goes down, and there's 2 away to Evans. Evans struck out and flied to shallow left. He's not having a strong game at the plate at all. Eckersley delivers. And foul ball. So that's strike 1. Now Eckersley now 0-2 count. Here comes the pitch. Inside corner, strike 3. No runs, no hits, and no errors. We got 5 played here in Boston. 2-1 Cleveland. Take a look at how everything happened in the bottom of the first inning. The Red Sox, you see Miller walked. Reggie Jackson singled to right field. His very first at-bat was a hit. He got Miller to third base, and then Yaz doubled down the right field line, scoring Miller, and that's how the Red Sox got their run. But in the second, Cleveland, the bats came alive. Cardi doubled, Pruitt doubled, and then Dade flied to deep center, and then Kendall lined to center, and that pushed across a couple of runs for the Indians, and that's where we stand right now here in Boston. So, Kuiper up now. I can't say this guy's name. I wasn't even sure of him. Dwayne Kipper. We'll call him Kipper. He flied to right center, and then flied to deep right center. And he faces now Fergie Jenkins to lead off the 6th. 3-1 pitch, ground ball up the middle, and that'll get into center field, and Kipper's on to lead off the 6th. It's now Buddy Bell. Buddy Bell is 0 for 2. He struck out and flied to right. Jenkins, pitch number 60. Here it is. He's going to try to bunt this one. Fisk gets there. He's only played to first. Doyle covering, and Buddy Bell, the power hitter, actually drops a bunt down and moves the runner over. So 1 away, man on second, and it's going to be Cardi now, Rico Cardi, the DH. He got a double back in that second inning. And here we go. We're going to get aggressive with him. Jenkins now, the pitch. Deep fly ball to right field. Evans going back. He makes the catch. And even with his strong arm, he's not going to catch Kipper, who gets all the way to third base. So we pitch a little aggressively there. We got the fly out. But now there's a runner 90 feet away. That's the insurance run right now for the Indians. So Pruitt up now. He's 1 for 2. He's also got a double, and he grounded to first base on an error and slid over to second place back in the 4th. So here we go. 2 away, man on third. Jenkins, he delivers. Grounded to short. Burleson with it. Over to first, and that retires the side. So no runs again for the Indians, but they still lead this one. 2-1 to go to the bottom of the 6th. Up now is Jackson. Jackson singled to right, and he walks. So he's had a very productive game here for the Red Sox in his debut. So we're definitely going to hit away here. Eckersley to Jackson. Deep fly ball to right field. Going back is Dade, and he makes the catch. So Reggie Jackson was just that far away from smacking his first Fenway home run, but it'll go as an out. 1 away now to Yaz. Yaz doubled the score run, the only run of the game for the Sox, and he also struck out here in the 3rd. Here comes the pitch. Slow roller down the left side. He's going to try to beat this one out, and he does. Buddy Bell come in from third base and bobbled that one as he tried to barehand it. And Yaz gets himself an infield hit on the play. Going to be interesting to see how they score that. And see if they gave him a hit or not. We'll have to see. Let me go up here. And Yaz, they're going to call that an infield single. Yeah, so that'll be the third hit for the Sox. Is that correct? We'll have to keep an eye on that. All right, so now George Scott, the Boomer, coming up. We got a man on first base, one away. The Boomer flied to right and popped to short. See if he can get a ball in play here. Pitch by Eckersley. Fastball inside corner, strike 3, and George Scott has to take the walk of shame back to the dugout. So it's up to the catcher now, Carlton Fisk, to keep things going for the Sox here in the bottom of the 6th. Yeah, still on first base. Let's see if we can try a little hit and run here. Why not? Now Fisk. Yaz tries to go down to second base on the steal as Fisk swung and missed on the play, and Yaz was thrown out, and the hit and run fails. So we'll go to the top of the 7th now. Still 2-1 for the Indians. Paul Dade up, flied to deep left center, flied to deep right center. He's spraying that ball around. Jenkins now to Dade. Ground ball up the middle. Doyle scoops it up. Big throw to first base. And he got him. One away. It's Kendall up now. He lined to center and popped up to third. Jenkins. It's a lazy fly ball out to left center. Miller heading over, and Miller will make the catch. And there's 2 away. Billy Melton up now. Fly to center, fly to deep right. So he got the bat on the ball a couple of times, but he was 0 for 2 in this one already. So with 2 away, nobody out. Jenkins with the pitch. So down the left field line, hooking, chasing it, and it's foul. Oh boy, that had a chance. Yaz was headed over that way, and luckily it stayed foul. So we got 0-2 pitch now, coming to Melton. It's a chopper down to second base. Doyle with it over to first. And he got him. So the Indians go down in order here in the 7th. 7th inning stretch time. There's no way I'm going to sing that song. You can hum it to yourself if you want. So we go to the bottom of the 7th. Still 2-1 Cleveland. Fisk, Hobson, and Doyle. So the bottom of the lineup coming up for the Red Sox. And it's going to be interesting to see if I have this set up so the pitchers get taken out automatically, or if I got to do that manually. I don't know how that is set up. I suppose I could check options. Let's see, bullpen. I mean, I could do it at any time. I just don't know how my preferences are set up. Game display. Video and sound, play-by-play, miscellaneous. I'm still playing around with the settings, so just bear with me while I do that. So Fisk up now. To kick things off here, he flied to deep right center, and he lined to center, so Carlton Fisk is 0 for 2 in this one. Eckersley is up over 100 pitches right now. And Fisk, strike 3. Big swing by Fisk, and he goes down swinging. Now it's Hobson up. Butch Hobson. Doyle's on deck. And he strikes out, so Eckersley still throwing some smoke here in the 7th inning. 2 strikeouts in a row. Denny Doyle up now. He struck out and he flied to shallow center. See if Denny Doyle can get something going. Eckersley kicks and throws, and he struck out the side. What are the chances here in the 7th that Eckersley getting better? And we go to the 8th, and it's still 2-1 for the Indians. Frank Duffy up, fly to right, and double off the wall in the 5th. As he's 1 for 2. Jenkins. He delivers. Down the left field line, looking for 2, and he's in there. So I think that's the 3rd or 4th double of the game right now for the Indians. So the leadoff runner's in scoring position to kick things off here in the 8th. It's Norris now. Bunts it back towards the mound. Jenkins to first base, and that allows Duffy to go to third. So a heads-up play on the base path by Duffy getting the third base on the bunt. So 1 away now. Kipper up. He's 1 for 3. Jenkins, he delivers. Ground ball up the middle, and that scores Duffy. And there's the insurance run. The Indians up now 3-1 on the single by Kipper. So still 1 away. Man on first base now for Buddy Bell. Bell 0 for 2 in this one. Now trying to steal, and Fisk guns him down at second. Kipper trying to steal that base, and Fisk says no, no, no. And a strong throw guns him down. So Bell now with the bases empty has 2 away. And he's going to walk him. And so now coming to the plate is Carty. Let's get a little aggressive here. Let's see if we can get this guy out. Off-speed pitch. Fly ball, shallow right center. Miller coming in, and he'll grab that and retire the side. But the Indians do pick up a run as Duffy scored on a single by Kipper after the double by Duffy. And that's where we stand in this one. It is the Indians 3 now, and the Red Sox 1. So the addition of Reggie Jackson really hasn't done much for the Sox here in their debut. Again, April 7th, 1977. And this is when this game was played, and this is part of my replay here on Action PC Baseball. My first actually full game here with Action PC Baseball. So Burleson up now. He's 0 for 3 facing Eckersley, who struck out the side in the 7th inning. If we go up here and take a look at that, yep, struck out, struck out, struck out. So 1, 2, 3 inning. So Burleson up now. Eckersley, he delivers. Swing and a miss. That's 4 strikeouts in a row. And they're taking out Eckersley. Holy cow. They're taking him out here in the middle of the 8th inning. Jim Kern is coming, and Eckersley struck out 4 batters in a row, but the computer manager for the Indians says that is enough. Boy, I'm going to need more coffee.
Pitching for Cleveland, Jim Kern.
So Jimmy Kern's in right now. He's taking on Rick Miller, who's walked twice in this one, and then he struck out. So nobody on, 1 away. Kern, the new pitcher, facing Miller. Here comes the pitch. Struck him out. So that's 5 in a row for Indian pitchers here, and the Sox bats have been quiet here in 1977 in the home opener. Evans now, he's also 0 for 3 in this one. He's facing Kern with 2 away. Strike 3. Oh, they struck out 2 sides in a row. Is that even possible? Struck out the side. Struck out the side. Wow. Red Sox bats very quiet here in the opener. So Jenkins looks okay. Boy, I like this. I'm glad they said that. I like the little feedback here because I don't know what I'm doing. Pruitt's 1 for 3. Jenkins fires that one, and strike 3. So Jenkins gets a strikeout of his own, and there's 1 away. Now it's up to Dade. Dade flied out twice and grounded out. He is 0 for 3 tonight. Jenkins
hitting for Cleveland, Andy Thornton.
Oh, so they're going to bring in Thornton for Dade. Not a bad idea. Dade was 0 for 3. So now Jenkins delivers to Thornton. Down a left field line. This has a chance going back, and it is gone. The pinch hitter comes in. Thornton comes in and smacks a 324-foot home run, and it's now 4-1 for the Indians. Who knew the Indians were this good back in 1977? Let's take a look at that again. Thornton pitch hitting, and he's just going to send this one into the screens back there in left field. And yeah, just like that, it's 4-1. Things aren't looking good for the Sox here on opening night. This Kendall's up now. He's 0 for 2. Jenkins delivers. Fly to right center. Evans heading over, and Evans will make the play for the second out. So now up at the plate, now it's Melton. Melton fly to center, fly to deep right, and grounded out back in the 7th. And here we are in the top of the 9th with 2 away. Fly ball to center field. Rick Miller heading back, and he will make the catch to retire the side. So they did get a run on the home run by the pinch hitter Thornton, and that gets them another insurance run. And right now, it's 4-1 Cleveland over Boston as we go to the bottom of the ninth. Coming up for Boston, the meat of the order, Jackson, Yastrzemski, and the boomer, George Scott. So let's see if they can get the big bats going here against the relief pitcher, Kern. Jackson now facing Kern here in the ninth. Pitch, and he walked him. So we got the lead runner on for Boston right now. And Yaz coming up. Yaz is 2 for 3 tonight. He's got a double and a single here in opening night. Yaz now with nobody out and one on. Here's a pitch by Kern. Yaz struck him out. Kyle Yastrzemski goes down swinging. And now with one away, it's the boomer, George Scott, coming up. Kern kicks and fires. And he's hit by the pitch. He tried to come inside on the boomer and got him on the arm. Now the tying batter, the tying run is at the plate. It's Carlton Fisk. He's 0 for 3 tonight. He flied to deep right center back in the second inning. So let's see if he can maybe hit that one a little bit deeper and tie this game. So we got one away. Runners at first and second. Carlton Fisk up facing Kern. Bottom of the ninth. Cleveland leads this one 4-1. And Kendall wants to go talk to Kern for a second. And now he comes back. And we're set. Here we go. And the pitch. And he walked him. Holy smoke. The bases are loaded here in the bottom of the ninth with one away. And it's Hobson. Do I want to pinch hit for Hobson? So who can I bring in to pinch hit for Hobson? Oh, what are the chances that I have a guy named Jim Rice? Enter Jim Rice.
Pinch hitting for Boston.
Wow.
Rice.
What a way to kick off my first baseball broadcast. Let's see if Jim Rice can do it. A slammer wins this. What are the chances we can get a grand slam to walk off my first Action PC baseball broadcast? Or will it just be a strikeout or a double play? Let's see what happens, folks. So Jim Rice pinch hitting here in the bottom of the ninth with the bases loaded. Reggie Jackson on third. George the Boomer Scott at second. And then the tying run is Carlton Fisk at first base. Here we go. The pitch by Kern to Rice. And he struck him out. Jim Rice strikes out. And that's going to leave Denny Doyle now up. And he is 0 for 3. He is our ninth hitter. So let's see if we can... Who do we got that can hit for Doyle? Bob Montgomery. He's a 300 hitter. Well, why not? Let's bring in big old Bob Montgomery to pitch hit.
Boston, Bob Montgomery.
What do we got to lose? If we don't get 3 runs here with 2 outs, we won't have to worry about any fielding. So here we go. Bob Montgomery coming to the plate against Kern. 2 out, and the bases are juiced. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, and the game is over. So the final score here in Boston on opening night, it's the Indians 4 and the Red Sox 1. The Red Sox leave the bases loaded in the 9th inning. You take a look at some of the box scores here. I'm going to print that out and put that on my Dave Little Facebook page just to show everybody what happened. But Reggie Jackson didn't have a bad night. He got a hit. Yaz had 2 hits, but that's all. The Sox, they had a lot of strikeouts in this game. I see his Eckersley here. Where's the strikeouts? Ks. 11 Ks by Eckersley. Solid game by the Cleveland pitcher, Dennis Eckersley. Take a look at our batting here and then our pitching. Yep, that's what we got. Jenkins went the distance. He didn't do too bad, actually. I got our miscellaneous here. So what was this? That's just some of the things that went on. Yeah, Jimmy Rice comes in. Score sheet Cleveland, score sheet Boston. It's the recap. Oh, that's kind of cool. So it shows you who scored the runs, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, nice. You can do the play-by-play. Oh, that's kind of neat. Wow, And then I don't want to do the film. So anyway, well, that'll wrap things up here in Boston. Again, the final score on opening night, 1977. It's the Cleveland Indians 4, the Boston Red Sox 1 on a masterful performance by Dennis Eckersley. And we get our stats in there. And as you can see, Boston 0-1. We are in last place in the East. See if we can get some of the recent games here. So, yeah, here's our loss right here. California, wow, 11-0 over Seattle. Dodgers got a win. Mets, huge win over the Cubs. Toronto, a huge win over the Sox, 12-9. A lot of runs being scored here in this replay. Detroit with a win. The Yankees winning their opener over Milwaukee. St. Louis and Texas also winning. So, well, that'll wrap up my first baseball broadcast here as I kind of get used to the action PC baseball. As I do my 1977 season with Reggie Jackson and Mark Fidrich on the Boston Red Sox. And so far, we've come out of this one 0-1 as the Red Sox batters were mowed down by a pitcher named Dennis Eckersley. So thanks for tuning in, and I'm sure we'll come back with more baseball. And, of course, I'm going to have much more hockey on my channel here as I got a bunch of different hockey projects going. But anyway, thanks for tuning in if you watch live or on the replay. And, again, final score here in Game 1 of a long season, 1977. It was the Sox losing to the Indians 4-1. I'm Dave. If you liked the video, give me a like. If you're new, please subscribe to the channel. And have a good night. Thank you very much.